Oh wait, I wasn't on mute. Oh, that's embarrassing. All right, Olmec, come forth. Ah, there's Olmec. Ah! Wow, I don't know why I just yelled. That was probably a really bad choice. Hello there. Olmec is here, and it's time for something fun. Yeah, prepare for real fun stuff. Uh-oh. Hold on. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Hold on. Yeah. Sorry, again, I know what the issue is. It's because I made a new scene again. I need to... It's a browser. Okay.
That's no good.
Wrong one. Wrong one. Here's your Titanic flute. Wait, why? Oh. All right, there we go. Now we got the flute. Yeah, everyone's happy. So everyone, before we get into our typical unique degeneracy for today, we're going to do a unique degeneracy for today. I'm going to open this package. It's an unboxing video. Wow, guys. Real stream time right now. Okay. Oh, this is actually really harder. All right, there. Some of you may know what's in the box, because I told everyone what's supposed to be in the box. What is this? Meals for less. Alright, I got a HelloFresh coupon code. If anyone wants that, maybe I'll do a giveaway on the stream. Oh! There it is. Kitty cat. Oh no, Sonic's in the way. Sonic, get out. No, no, no. Or maybe put Sonic back where it was, and then let's put this right there. Yeah, that's better. There you go. Peach! Peach! Ah! I need to move it a bit. There we go. There, she's all furry and kitty. City Kitty. Nice! I don't have a great place to show where y'all can see. I'm going to have to actually find a place in general to put her. But there you go. I'm still a degenerate. Woo! Buying statues of anime cartoon girls. I mean, I buy the boys too, okay? I'm not like that. Anyway, everyone, so here's what the plan is for today. Get ready. So, I'm going to share my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tier list, and then we're going to do some more reading of the dating sim, because I know at least some of you really enjoyed it. You know who you are. You probably love it. Anyway, but yeah, this isn't going to be another 5-hour stream. I do have work and stuff in school, like in the morning and whatnot, but I'm typically starting to get hungry for my lunch break, typically. But not today. Not today. I got to be here. So, I think I still have it pulled up. I do. Okay, yeah, so this is the tier list we're going to do. And yeah, it's going to scroll. Here's all of the characters. We're going to go and we're going to rank all of them. I already have the list done on my computer, so I'm going to be referencing it. But I've been working on this a long time. Basically, I haven't looked at any of the official tier lists or any of the big people tier lists. But I wanted to get everyone into Elite Smash and actually play around with them a lot, get a feel for them, and then give my point of view, and then look at what the other tier list people are saying. So, that's what we're going to be doing. This is either going to be really exciting or maybe really boring. I don't know what, but for me, it's going to be exciting. For you all, I can't wait. I can't wait. So, I think the best way to do it, at least for the bottom tiers, is just get them out of the way, and then it'll be drama for who's the best. Oh, Kirby. I actually don't know exactly where I put Kirby. I'm guessing everyone's going to disagree with a lot of this. And yeah, Spork, thanks for hopping on. Oh, by the way, unknown user, both of your accounts, thank you for hopping on. But yeah, if you don't like any of my picks, let me know. So for the first pick in the E- tier, so this is the worst character in the game. It's all alphabetical. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, is this it? No, it's this guy. Lucario is so bad, everyone. You don't even know. I'm gonna spoil it because I know everyone else thinks that Little Mac is the worst. That's the one thing I haven't been able to avoid. Everyone thinks Little Mac's the worst. I'm gonna let you know Little Mac is not the worst. He's like the second worst. Little Mac has some tools. They're limited tools, but you can't just run away from him as easy as everyone says you can. Lucario, though, he's Little Mac, except he just doesn't function as a character. His only good move is his Aura Sphere, and yeah, it's busted and dumb. It's so dumb. And yeah, it can beat you a lot, but the same way if you just play theoretically best and play around Little Mac's jank, you could do that against Lucario. But Lucario's issues are like his Force Palm. The grab her box is so small, it doesn't grab. His up B does go forever, but it'll like if you just go straight up, it'll just decide to curve down randomly. It has so much jank in it. His counter's not that good. Like he has tools that like on paper sound really good. Like his down air is a stall, but it doesn't have like any knockback. It doesn't combo. He has like up throw combos at a few percents, but that's it. Like he has so little going for him. Anyway, so I'm putting Lucario last. Absolutely. His entire game plan is just make Aura Sphere, hit you with it. And if he's at like 50%, he has no game plan. Which means you just go for Gimps. Because his whole game plan is get to 100% and then Aura Sphere stuff. And like when he gets to high percents, if you like don't have a really good tipper move, then yeah, he'll just sit in place in Aura Ball. Anyway, so that's it. E+ tier, there's 3 characters here. Well, right, but then you had to take 3 stocks with 1 character. So I know this is gonna be controversial. I put Lucario below Little Mac. Yeah, I think we all understand Little Mac. He's the best character on the ground, worse than the air. But yeah, unless you have like a really strong projectile, you're just gonna get hit. Like, you have to face him on the ground at some point. And in this game, like his recovery's bad, but it's not like awful. Because he can do side B, air dodge, and up B all in one thing. Like he can recover. He just has to be really high, and it's somewhat linear. But he has a lot of what's it called? Not knockback. Super armor and stuff. He can get back. But yeah, so I could flip these 2, but I just feel that Lucario he's more one-dimensional than Little Mac. If that makes sense. Because at least Little Mac is like an uppercut thing that's just good. But, yeah. For Little Mac, yeah, absolutely. So, anyway, that's my controversial pick. Chromo Cork, I didn't say thank you. Thank you for hopping into the stream. Hope you're really paying attention soon. The third worst character in the game, Piranha Plant. Oh gosh, scroll up, there we go. And just so you know, I do have them ordered from like first to worst. So it's not just tiers where like, well, anyone in E+ is equal. No, I thought it through and I made differences. A lot of them are hard, but I did. Piranha Plant actually has a lot of cool tools. His Poison Gas allows you to do a lot of good hiding. His Spike Ball is really good. The issues with it, he has very few like combo potentials. His back air is the worst, potentially the worst move in the game. And maybe like some of Little Mac's throws, but I mean that kind of makes sense. His back air, it has like 60 frames of lag where you can't react out of it. Yeah, well, no, so no, online he has skills. I should say this is talking about offline stuff. At kind of like a theoretical human maximum. This isn't task level stuff. This is MK Leo if he were to maximize it. But no, Piranha Plant absolutely has tools. His back air is horrendous. He does have a really good up throw. I will say, anyone besides these two, you could do, especially at like a local, you could bot people pretty good with. I'll also let you know, like you have to, your skill depends on is the main factor. But I mean, there's clearly better and worse people. But yeah, Piranha Plant hasn't aged gracefully, especially as we've gotten more movement and stuff. Now you can't gip him. That's really great, but yeah, I just don't see him having good results or good potential at all. But I do see this next person having a little better. Wait, are they here? Wait, what? Really? It's not here, guys. The Miis aren't here. Oh, am I doing the wrong? Oh no, they're right here. They're right here. Mii Sword Fighter, no good. Mii Sword Fighter is no good. He has one good move, and that's his tornado. That move is actually legit good because it combos into up air at like basically any percent. But that's about it. He has 2 recovery. I mean, he has like multiple moves. His best recovery option is his lunging side B, which goes really far. But if anyone has any projectile or fast movement, they're going to catch up on that. And actually, I'm going to change this. I think I picked a bad color for this color source. White's not a good option. Let's go more black. Wait, did that even change it? Oh no, I have to hit apply. That's why. There you go. Now you guys can read your chat a bit better. But yep, rest in pepperoni. The Miis I think are the most, or for me are the most undeveloped. Just because maximizing all the custom moves and whatnot. But I don't feel strongly about Mii Sword Fighter. Someone could show stuff off and I could change my mind, but that's where I'm putting it now. Now, time for rage in the chat. So put that crying, the baby rage emote. Get ready for that. I think now the next worst character is Sheik. Oh, let's put right there. Sheik is bad, guys. Sheik is bad. Let me rephrase that. Sheik actually has like a lot of good combos and whatnot. The problem is her combos hit, and she'll hit you with an 8 air combo or like an 8 hit combo.
No good.
And it does. Uh-oh. Chromocork's mad. I knew he would be. But no, she can hit you for 8 moves, which is actually really good, but it does the same thing as like what up throws or forward tilts do in other characters. She just has to commit and be execution so good just to get anywhere. So like, I have a hard time on what exactly to do with her, just because maybe an actual like task level, the combo could go on forever, but she has a really hard time killing. She's got to go for like grenade things or Is that what Void thinks? Void thinks Sheik is top tier? No, man, no. But that's like a global change. That's everyone that's harder to or to edge guard. She just does her combo game. It's not Smash 4 material. It is not. She can't do like forward chains into flopping fish and whatever. She does not have that same kind of kill potential. But yeah, so that's E+ tier. That's Sheik. Chromocork's gonna get so mad. No, I think Sheik is bad. Well, okay, yeah, but everyone's good off stage. You know who's not good off stage? Mii Sword Fighter, Little Mac, Lucario, Chrom. That's kind of it. You're saying in Smash 4 that was her strength, is not getting edge guarded? I felt like her strength was not comboing, or it was comboing to death. But like I said, for this tier and up, you can get results. But I think basically anyone else, you're going to get something better. Oh, like in Smash 4? Yeah. Especially on Pro tip: if you play Sheik and Smash 4, you ban Smashville because that platform lets her kill. Oh, that's what you're saying. She can't do fair chains off stage. Yeah, and part of that is there isn't a Smashville stage which lets her combo like literally to the edge of the line. But yeah, no, I think Sheik is not good at all. I think the memes of her are accurate. There's a meme where it's that scene from Avengers, um, Infinity War, where like Iron Man kind of beats up Thanos and he says all that for a drop of blood, but it's Thanos saying after she combos you for 10 minutes, all that for 28%. Well, no, yeah, this is not related to funness. This is like getting results at an event. You're not going to get them with Sheik. You're not going to get them as much with this character either. Pitu, Dark Pit, and I'm not going to like pretend that they're massively different. I'm putting both of these guys right here. Pit is better though. His arrows are just better. I don't think the advantages with what's it called. I feel like they're smaller than Pokemon. Or they're definitely smaller than Kalos. If you want the fun tier list, it's going to be
no
Terry
good.
and Min Min and K. Rool. I don't know. They're all fun in different ways, except for like who's not fun on this list? Pikachu's not fun. No, Pikachu's fun. Who am I kidding? They're all fun in their different ways. No. But yeah, their hitboxes, they don't combo into each other the way they should. It's not as bad as other games have had it. But yeah, their combos just don't do good. Their recovery, especially if they're below the stage, it doesn't have a hitbox. They're super vulnerable. No, Terry is so fun. Terry is so fun. You don't get it. But yeah, I don't have tons to say. They're just kind of neutral characters, if that makes sense. Like their combos kind of don't work, but it's not like if that was working that then they'd be really good. It's not like if they had a hitbox in the recovery, all of a sudden they'd be really good. They're just kind of like C's in everything. And there's not like one thing where you're like, boy, if that was fixed, they'd be better. They're just going to be neutral characters. No kill grab or kill throw. At least I don't think so. I think back throw can kill, but it's super late. Anyway, so that's the pits. Get it? Ha ha ha. Next on the list, same tier, is Robin. Gonna put Robin right there. Robin does have combos. You just have to be super campy. Is it an actual kill throw, or is it like how rest of pepperoni, or is it like how Inkling has a kill throw, but you have to be right on the ledge for it to kill, or be at like 200? Because if you're on the opposite side and you try to do back throw, it still doesn't kill at like 200, even on like mid weights. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's technically a kill throw, but it's not like a Mewtwo one where anywhere on stage you're just facing trouble, or a Corrin or whatever. But yeah, this is where I'm putting Robin. Kind of the same thing. There's nothing that's terrible about the game plan. The limit on all your items hurts, but you can do cool stuff when they break out and do Z drops and whatnot. Yeah, I don't have tons with Robin. I think the biggest nerf from the last game is that the Levin Sword takes like 5 seconds, or 3 to 5 seconds at the start of a match to form up, so you can get rushed down fairly fast. And but yeah, that's where I'm putting Robin. I don't have tons to say, just because Robin, it's kind of a campy runaway charge and then try to do your cool L fire into something cool. That's it. Anyway, that's it for D- tier. Now, Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario, super fun, great. His down B is busted. It shield pokes, it kills, it covers so many options. Pills, and the reflector is better than Mario's. Like, I think it stalls in the air, which is why it's better. And can do some cool combos, but it's just kind of slow, doesn't flow well, and he might actually be the worst. Like, maybe besides Little Mac, probably the worst recovery in the game. Maybe even worse than Little Mac, just because he does. I guess his uppy is super armor. Um, but yeah, he's just a worse Mario. His down air, great animation. I love it. Best change in the game. That's awesome. This next character, holy cow! Fall from grace, Diddy Kong. What happened, man? What happened? All his banana chains are gone. His hoo-ha doesn't work. Yeah, I still got stuff, but like they nerfed his recovery. Now he can't side B and then do an up B. He's got to pick one or the other. His barrels don't go as high and they can explode a lot easier. Um, with a banana in hand, still extremely deadly. But he got hit with the Nerf hammer and it really hurt him. Sorry, little monkey guy. Sorry. Sorry. But that's what you get. So there's our little monkey friend. Next on the list is Meta Knight. Meta Knight D tier. Right, we're not talking about TASes. I don't know that I've seen it. Maybe I have. Is it like on a platform or something where it's your down B hits them, and then you do a jab lock or something like? I feel like that's a thing that I've seen. But anyway, Meta Knight, he's kind of like the Pits where he's just good all around. I think dash attack still combos into up B, so like he does have way more kill options here. Has 4 recovery moves, which is still kind of crazy. But Tornado was nerfed. I don't like that. And yeah, he's just kind of a solid character that doesn't excel anywhere. So that's where we're gonna put him. But yeah. And once again, maybe these characters are better. I just haven't seen actual people put in the effort, like either online or like in combo video, or not combo videos, but like tournament results. Maybe I just need to watch more. I haven't watched any this year, so maybe things have changed. Next one is Incineroar. Incineroar actually has a lot of good stuff going for him. His revenge can actually stop a lot. His what's it called? The Red Cyclone, the Zangief move, SDP, whatever you call it, super solid. Okay, all right, Unknown. Thanks for stopping in. At least I appreciate it. But yeah, if you're not into Smash, this is gonna be a boring list for sure. Are we like 10% of the way done? Thank you for the flute. But yeah, there's gonna be 90 some odd characters and we're 12 done, so yeah. We're like 15% done. Yeah, is it Darkest Lariat? That may be what it's called, but yeah, it's his just neutral B. But it's clearly the Zangief move because his head stays forward, which it doesn't in Pokemon. By the way, Snorlax doing Darkest Lariat, A tier animation right there. But when you get down to it, and he has some gimmicky stuff like his down smash, like letting you basically spot dodge and then come down and kill stuff. He's got a lot of strong moves. Just a lot of it comes down to he has to get a grab and he's super slow. And so again, just kind of makes it predictable and can limit stuff. But if he gets in your face and you can't get stage control and get him away from you, then yeah, you're just going to be rocked. But it's always entirely possible. Always entirely possible. Wait, what? That's not right. Oh, okay. No, that is right. Okay. Now time for D plus tier. We have Simon Belmont and Richter Belmont. Richter's going a bit higher, just because I think that his Holy Water has more uses than the Holy Fire, just because it's aura and whatever. But they're the same character essentially. They're actually maybe I should move Incineroar up. No, I feel like the Belmonts they can zone you out a bit better than Incineroar can dominate you when you're inside. Um, but it's basically the same idea. They just want to zone you, and they have like for how safe they are on stage, they have probably the hardest anti-recovery stuff with throwing the cross out, throwing the axe up and the holy water, and then they can just do forward tilts if you try to jump back on stage. They can cover a lot of options completely safely. Um, but terrible, terrible recovery. I wouldn't put it as low as Doc, just because they have a tether recovery, which does go super far. Um, but no, they can do some stuff for real. They're nasty. But if you're just in their face and can get a grab and throw them off stage, if you have a decent off stage game, then yeah, you can just wipe them out. But then again, if they get you off stage, they're going to do it right back to you. Um, but because they're one dimensional, they're going to be limited. Next character we have. Oh, I don't like this list actually. Yeah, this list is actually going to be really dumb. I'm just letting you all know pretty soon. Okay. Next is Isabel. She's a dog. She's cute. It's fun. Um, she's got the slingshot, got her pom poms. The problem with her is she's just a poor man's Snake. Snake does everything better than she does. They both have a C4 thing. Isabel's is objectively worse. Um, the things that she does have going for her is I think her recovery is a bit better than Snake's. It's definitely not as versatile, but it's way less committal. But I mean, she's way down the tier list. Like it's still like at the highest levels, it's going to be being a lot better. Um, but the one thing she does, she is a great ladder game. Her up tilt, I I don't know what people actually rate her up tilt. It is legit good. It's the broom. It covers so much. It combos into itself like 3 times, and then you can do an up air and get like the 3 turnip hits. And especially if you're doing really good with your gyroid on the ground, like if you're shielding on top of it and someone runs into you, they can get hit by the gyroid and then you up tilt them for free and then up air. She has quite a few things, but it's basically go for an up tilt or just spam back airs over and over again, or or go for her fishing rod, which is one of the funniest moves in the game. But yeah, that's Isabel. Next on the list, we have everyone's favorite Ocarina of Time character, Rich Gannon. That's a football player. Ganondorf, this is probably the best he's ever been. Maybe better at melee. But no, like his down throw combos in neutral air. That's crazy. All his smash attacks are ginormous. They're melee Marth. Just Doria! His side B, it's a suicide option off stage. Ganon has a lot of really sweet options. But again, like if you're Falco or someone and have a projectile and just kind of hit him with that, and yeah, he's combo food. He's not the biggest combo food, but if you just want to read as a character, you want Ganon, you're going to enjoy it. So yeah, you can do stuff with him, you just won't get far. Next on the list is his polar opposite, Kirby. I debated what to do with Kirby just because, as we all know, depending on the ability he gets, his tier does change drastically. But this is where I'm putting him. His recovery isn't as good as, say, Jigglypuff. He's too heavy, doesn't jump as high, not floaty enough. Doesn't have tons of combos. His forward throw does combo into forward air at, like, literally 0%. But other than that, he's limited. So, I mean, you gotta deal around with that. His inhale, it's better than it has been in past games, but like it's not a combo thing. You're just gonna either get 10% or get the ability if it's better. But yeah, that's Kirby. Oh, they brought his down air back to make it like a semi spike. That is so good. Get someone off stage and then jump it, and then just do that like 3 times. Oh, it's so satisfying. The worst one. Well, thank you, Nate Dad Demon. I appreciate the the thought. But Kirby's so the best ability for sure is the Minato arts. That move is so good. So wherever Shulk is, getting the Minato arts, he can do a lot of really cool stuff with that. Um, but for worst one, I mm, I actually don't know what the Min Min one is now that I think about it. Is it he just gets one arm? If he gets like a full like arm, that's actually crazy. I would have to look into that. But yeah, that's crazy. We don't want that. There we go. What did I do to my thing? There we go. Um. Okay, he gets the disc arm. I mean, still, if it has like the full range, that's still solid. I think it's pretty weak in Steve's case, just because it's just build a block. He doesn't get any of the foraging. Like if he could make diamond legs, that would be S tier. That would be amazing. But I think it's just literally put blocks in the air. I don't think it does anything on the ground. But yeah, I'm looking through and I can't think of one that's worse. Maybe one of the Me Fighter ones. I know there's I think a neutral one that's bad, and if it defaults to just the first one, then maybe that's bad. But yeah, worst ones. It's probably either that or maybe like Crom or Roy's, where it's just a big long neutral thing. I would probably say Ganon. Actually, the more I think about it, yeah, because Kirby doesn't. I mean, Kirby has side B if you want to do the style big move, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I would say. So that's Kirby. Next on the list, we have everyone's favorite princess in the world that lost in our Disney bracket yesterday, Elsa. Elsa and Olaf. Elsa and Olaf, they got some good stuff, but she's not using her ice magic. Super weak. Her up air, like her down throw, doesn't combo into stuff like it used to. Up air doesn't. Maybe it's not as wide or it doesn't go up as high. It still kills super early. It's just way harder to get to. Um, Now it does have that true infinite combo, where if you have Luma like a half character length away and someone gets in there and you just mash jab, they just jab the character back and forth. I should probably do my hands this way. Boom, 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 boom. And then you get the 999 combo. But that's about it. That's yeah. Star bits, they're better than the last game, but still not super useful. What's it called? Star pole. It's not that good. Yeah, specials just aren't that special. Her up B just doesn't go as far. Doesn't cling or grab onto ledges as early as you'd like. Yeah, I mean, she's not bad. It's just there's a few things that if you really want to go far with her, that there needs to be a few changes. This next character, I still don't know where this character goes, but I'm putting her here. Bayonetta, she still has some of her really, really dumb jank, and I don't get it. I don't get how people pull off like the stuff that they do. And I realize it's because it's a 2-frame window and I'm bad. Haha, make fun. But if she literally just doesn't get like that witch twist or her, what not the bat within, what's it called? Witch time? She's just super limited and just I mean again it's kind of basically fishing for all these other things that these characters are doing, but the problem is she can pretty close to zero to death you if she does get it, so that's why I put her up here. And it's just hard if you're talking like an actual pro player, they're gonna get it a lot more, but once again, if she turns out to be A tier on everyone's list, I'm not gonna be upset. Uh-oh. Why does this happen? Okay, we'll give that a try. But yeah, she can change, and I'm not gonna complain if I'm wrong. That's one character I don't know. This character I do feel pretty solidly on. King K. Rool, I know everyone's dogged on that he has like no good options and whatnot. He has two really, really good projectiles. He has a great counter reflector that activates even on moves like neutral air. It doesn't have to be his actual counter move. He can just get out of a lot of situations by just countering stuff. You can't edgeguard him if you're like Little Matt can't edgeguard him. Like you need a really strong projectile that kills and like goes under the stage, or you have to venture down there and risk tangling with him because his gyrocopter just eats so many moves. So like you have to be, I don't know, maybe jump art Minato Shulk and try to like back air him to get up, or yeah, like there are options, but it's you have to put yourself at a lot of risk to get basically anywhere. But I mean, on the downsides, again, really hard to get a lot of combos and stuff. But he's just going to be like Snake, really, where he's just throwing out blunderbuss and covering a lot of options. Really solid. Again, just literally the most combo food character in the game, unless he can get a neutral air out and just break the combo, because that's what he does. Next on the list, this is why the list is dumb, because they're listing this character as one character when it's three characters. So I don't know how we're going to represent this, but Charizard goes right here. Charizard has some nice tools, like I think back air to back throw is a combo, something like that. Really, really strong. But like his fire, it's not even as good as Bowser's. And I think the biggest point that no one plays Charizard a bunch is that on Pokemon Trainer, where they force you to play the character, they always switch to Squirtle or Ivysaur whenever there's like a real chance to do it, unless they get to like 150%. But I mean, Flare Blitz, it's a great YOLO move. That's awesome. Gosh, I just wish. Spoiler alert for everyone else, I think the Pokemon Trainer characters would be a lot better if they actually had that fourth down special move. But instead, like, they're just three gimped characters. And it's just really depressing. Why? Why? We want Rock Smash. We want Solar Beam. We want Bubble. Yes, I realize only one of those is official, but you all know what I mean. So that's Charizard. I have to go really fast. We're like 45 minutes into it if we're not even a third done. Next one. No, not that. Hero. He's a guy that we all know. Oh, the DLC's at the bottom. Okay, that's weird. Hero. Again, kind of like K. Rool and these other characters he's around, where he has a lot of good options. His aerials, for as bad as they are, if you space them right, they can actually kind of box people out. And he doesn't need that much mana from his neutrals to be able to just spam fire and electric and then just down B shenanigans. But again, kind of like Robin, if you kind of use everything and get knocked off stage, you're going to be roughed out. But he's just kind of like a D tier character. But he goes into C- because he has stuff like Magical Burst, which just is an instant kill, and then Hocus Pocus can do whatever, and then like Zoom can literally save him when he should die. Extremely limited as a character, but the RNG, it can come back to bite him, but it gives a lot of options. Especially, I think what's probably more dependent on the actual gameplay than anything else is getting the random critical hits on smash attacks and stuff. You have to keep your shield full health if you're going to be hitting any of those, because he's going to break it otherwise. No, yeah, it absolutely does hurt him, but I don't want to discount that there's times where he can just get messed up. Like, what's it, Clank, where he turns metal? Like, for most characters, that doesn't mean much, but if you're against, like, a Samus or a Robin, which then gets, like, a free charge, on, like, their special, or, like, an Inkling, a full Ink Gauge, or like a Wii Fit, get a full Sun Salutation and a deep breathing, yeah, it can just, like, really put you in a bad spot. But, I mean, those situations do happen especially if you're just top decking. Next, again, this character, I'm not going to feel bad if it's wrong because it's very janky. Well, why is Zelda and Young... Oh, it's alphabetical. Duh. Okay. Here we go. Toon Link. Like his upbeat combos into his up air and stuff. The biggest reason he's down this far is that it is really hard to Z-drop your bombs onto a platform. Here's what you do. If you're a Link character, what you do is you take a bomb out when the other person's dying, you jump up through a platform, Z-drop the bomb so it just sits on the platform, because it makes you look stylish and cool. If Toon Link's bombs bounce at all, they just explode. So it's very, very tight to get that on there. That's the main reason he's down here. Other than that, like, he's similar to Young Link. His moves are just a little harder to hit, I think, because they're not like stubby neutral airs and stuff. They're more like, broad stroking swings. And like his down air is YOLO, just a straight drop, which that's awesome. No, really fun, but plays very similar to the others, and I think he's just outclassed, which means he's always going to be outclassed because it's a very similar play style. Next on the list, Me Gunner. This one I'm putting probably a little higher than I should. And why is the background white? Oh, why? All right, Me Gunner. Just invalidate some characters. I think Chrom can't deal with that. Like, anyone that needs to be closer, like Incineroar can't. Really, really spaces you out well. And yeah, like, don't forget, having so many moves gets a lot of flexibility. Plus, Cuphead. Huh? Cuphead? Anyone? Sans from Undertale? The Fallout guy? Huh? Yeah. No, Me Gunner's got stuff really bad off stage, but up air and up smash they're dumb. Why would people think of making those things? But they did. Last in the C- tier, Villager. Kind of similar to Isabelle in terms of playstyle. I think you can do more with the bowling ball and the tree sapling. I think you can do a lot more with that. But other than that, they're very similar. It's nice having up tilt be a kill move, although you'd clearly want Isabelle's better just because it can combo into up air and stuff. And then Lloyd Rocket, a really good recovery option and just puts more offensive pressure on. Yeah, trust me, not as good as Villager from Smash 4 with customs, with the exploding balloons and the trip sapling and the Lloyd Rocket that's just a bonsai bill from Super Mario World. If you don't believe me, go watch. There was an Evo match. Villager was busted with customs on. Let me put it this way: busted if you wanted to play campy. Is that his name? Yeah. Well, that's what the guy did. He hugged like the left side of the stage, and it's just Lloyd Rocket, Oh, the trip sapling was so dumb. But I mean, that's what customs were for, is dumb stuff like that. Anyway, that's where Villager goes. We're going now up to C tier. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff has combos into rest. That is enough to make her like at least like lower mid tier, which is about where we're putting her. Can play super annoying, but there's just a few really weird changes. It was against Larry Lurr. Okay, well there, go watch it if you guys want. Wait, guys, no, don't give Captain Awesome the attention. I don't care. Oh no, I have characters in top tier. Trust me, I've got speeches planned out. I mean, not speeches, but a speech, at least for some of the top tiers. So yeah, maybe I should actually go a bit faster. I'm trying to go faster, but no, you're right, Rectum Ralph. But yeah, Jigglypuff. Some of the big nerfs is seeing activates counters now for literally no reason. I don't get why, but her whole game plan is just kind of floating in the air and then pounding. Pound is very, very strong. Very strong. But yeah, but I still think that's about the right place for her. Right next to... Oh, they did the wrong picture for Corrin. Okay, well, there's Corrin. Um, no, pretty big nerf from Smash 4. Pin isn't as strong. The moves are just a little bit worser in the new mechanics, but you still play kind of the same way. Back air is good. Kill throws are really good. The stall and fall down air is really really good. I like mixing up your recovery from up high. But yeah, like Dragon Fang is not as good, but Dragon Slam, which is down throw, still a really fun move. Um, but yeah, just kind of C tier moves overall in general. Next, we have the Big Penguin Man, King DDD. He's big, he's fat, he can recover from anywhere. Um, but now his neutral B is just basically a giant reflector, which for his Gordos, which he throws out and can be hit out with basically anything, they make him very dangerous at kind of that half stage range, just because he can hit you with a lot of stuff that he shouldn't be able to. Jab is really strong. Up tilt's good, or not up tilt. Up air is really good. Best crouch in the game. That should be S tier, but that's not what we're going off of. Next on the list, I know a lot of people are going to disagree, especially MK Leo, but that's okay. Byleth, again, I mean, we're in the C tiers. It's just solid all around. Cannot be edge guarded. But yeah, cannot be edge guarded. That I don't know what you call it, the up B chain for Cotton and Byleth. Okay, great. Put them so close, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, the like forward air and back air, they're very specific, but really strong if you hit them. I just think they're very hard to do. Is that what it's called when you do the up B and the giant chain? Shitting! No, it just saves you from anywhere. In fact, the dumbest thing, I've seen this in person. On Unova, is it Unova? Yeah, the black Pokemon stage that's kind of like PS2, where it's straight ledges. The ledges are actually at a slight angle, so if you go down there, you can like up B, grab them, and like kind of wall climb your way up them with that. But yeah, the point is very hard to edge guard. Solid moves. Just wants to be spacing out. Up air. The hitboxes look like clouds from Smash 4, but it's not that good. So yeah, we're going C tier. C plus tier. Right here, Lucas. PK Freeze is really dumb. PK Thunder is how dumb with how easy it can hit you. PK Fire is really annoying, but like his little snake can get him back on stage a lot easier than Ness can. But he's basically just kind of a worse Ness in general. Like you play kind of the same way, but just because like PK Fire doesn't make a pillar, Ness just kind of outshines it. But Lucas is still solid. We'll talk more about Ness when we get to him, but there's that. Next on the list, this one is probably wrong, especially since I'm going like the human perfection level. Steve. If Steve is time to get set up, S tier. Like with Diamond Sword, S tier character. Other than that, you just have to keep on him. You cannot let him get anything going. Like even if you're up 3 stocks to 1, but he gets the Diamond Sword, it's an even match right there. That's how good I think that this character is with the Diamond Sword. But yeah, you just have to wear him down, get him to use his minecart, and just get around him. Yeah, he's got a lot of good options, especially some of his edge guarding stuff can be absolutely insane. You just have to rely on a lot to get to that point. So that's why I'm putting him at C plus tier. But he could be higher for sure. Especially as we just perfect his gameplay. This next character is actually super lame in this game, Captain Falcon. His entire game plan is side B, down B, up B, and then doing neutral air into forward air. That's his entire, or down throw. Sorry, I forgot that. That's his entire game plan. or stomping if you're off edge, or like pretty basic all around. He just has like a few really good moves, and it's just spam the really good moves. Now, to be fair, like one of them is a command grab, one of them is a super armor side B, the other is Falcon Kick, which just goes really darn far and kills for some reason. Um, but really bad off stage, so don't let him go off stage, or just get him off stage and keep him there, and you're going to be fine. Um, he'll do a lot of damage to you, but he's really lame character to play against. But he's just kind of middle of the pack in general. Next character, it's going to be a big surprise for everyone. Really big. Ridley. I thought he was like potentially the worst character when the game first came out. He's probably got a few buffs. Maybe I just don't remember. But no, he's solid. Like his skewer and fireball and like all of his specials except for the command grab are pretty meh. But he's got a really solid down throw into forward air combo. His up air just reaches so high, including like through the stage and platforms and stuff. His ups, like if you miss your tech on a platform, I think up smash covers every option. You just may have to time it right in case like the difference between a get up or a roll, but like it'll hit the whole platform, especially on like a smaller platform like Lilat. Yeah, again, really good. Very limited offstage potential, but really good command grab, and that's what he's been going for a lot. The next character that he is one level behind is Chrom. Which, let me put it this way. If Chrom had, say, Mario's up B, or Marth, let's just say, if Chrom had Mario's up B, we're looking at kind of like A plus S minus range. I think a really great character. The problem is he just gets gimped so hard. If you have a counter, like if you have Corrin right here, as Chrom's recovering, just jump off stage, push down B, he's dead. I mean, that's just what it is. There's not a lot of options he can do off stage. He can sweet spot the ledge, but that is so hard, and you can be like two framed if there's like a really strong down tilt or something that reaches out there. Gosh, Chrom is so fun, but yeah, that's where he's got to be. He's just got to be there for sure. From the new Brawl, what's it called? Hack, not hack, mod. I saw that. The moveset looked basic, but I have no idea how you would actually play. Well, so the reason Scooby-Doo isn't because Shaggy was going to be the rep, but because Shaggy has Ultra Instinct, he was just cut for balance reasons. They could not make Ultra Instinct Shaggy fit at all. Guys, Ultra Instinct Shaggy, oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I love that. I love that. We're going to the B minus tier now. Anyway, but no, hey, Wily is... Oh, black on there either. Well, I mean, you can't include just one. I look like Wario? Well, thank you. Some people probably say that I smell like Wario because I do like garlic. Last time I showered was last night. Oh, last night. So when we're done the stream, I'm going to shower again and then head off to bed. That's the plan. But no, thank you guys for hopping in. This is my really bad first attempt at a tier list. I haven't looked at any other ones, so I don't know how good this is. B minus tier. I think this is the busiest tier that I have. We got Pac-Man. He doesn't translate super well to the Smash 4, or from the Smash 4 environment. Or, let me rephrase that. He got a lot of buffs coming into Ultimate, but if those buffs were in Smash 4, he would be significantly better than he is here. The general design changes hurt him. Just like the heavier gravity and stuff, when he could just stay off stage for literally forever. Now it's only halfway till forever. But he's got some wacky stuff with the hydrant and things like that. If we're talking real, I think if he had his old trampoline, where it came out on frame 1 and broke shields and everything, he'd be up like in the AA plus range for sure. But no, really solid. A lot of cool tools. Just kind of the general game engine just aren't super conductive to him. Next, we're going Me Brawler, and specifically, this is the Bomberman skin. No, I'm joking. I actually play as an Android 18 version because they made a pink tracksuit, and who wears a pink tracksuit besides Android 18 in the Tournament of Power? You guys don't actually have to tell me. That's just what I made. But no, a lot of good laddering combo, especially really strong forward smash. Some of the specials are a little meh, especially in terms of recovery, but just really strong brawler all around. We're going Duck Hunt one level higher. Boom. Kind of similar to Pac-Man, where just got a little better all around, but isn't the best in the environment. The biggest problem is the recovery is super predictable. Like for recovery that goes as far and wide as it does, probably the most limited. And yeah, I think there is a lot of stuff Duck Hunt can do, but yeah, that's the right spot for Duck Hunt. Kind of that lower mid tier. Bowser Jr. is going up here because I died to a Bowser Jr. because I didn't know that Rapid Jab kills at like 110%. At least on Smashville against an Inkling in the middle of the stage. Maybe I was a little higher percent, but I was being Rapid Jabbed and it was, I just die from that. Super strong Rapid Jab. Mecha Koopa and Mario Kart you can do some cool stuff with. But fairly gimpable if you can hit him out of that up B. He can die pretty easily. But forward smash is so lag free. It's just free. You could just spam it over and over again, and they have to jump over you. But yeah, that's a good spot for Bowser Jr. Now it's time for everyone's favorite Japanese Final Fantasy character in the game, Cloud Strife. Got nerfed fairly hard from the Smash 4 balance. Limit isn't as strong because it disappears, so you have to kind of use it. Cross Slash, it does kill, but it kills super late from what you think it should do. And Finishing Touch is not like the guaranteed KO like it used to be. But still solid. Up B is way better in just neutral and out of shield and stuff. And even neutral B, I don't even remember what the neutral B is. The laser push. Solid. Cloud is a good character, but right in the middle of the pack. Just like this character, Mewtwo. I know a lot of people give him grief because his hurtbox is really big because of the tail. But that same tail gives him a lot of like just really dumb things that he can cover. Like on FD or Battlefield, he can just jump and swing his tail up and just hit you if you're trying to guard him. Especially in an online environment, his teleport's hard to really punish super well. It's easier, obviously, in offline, but like it's clearly not like an easy kill like it used to be. And yeah, again, good character, really great moveset. The tail holds him back a bit, and that's what it is. Donkey Kong, our favorite monkey, pretty flowcharty character. He's going to get a grab and then do an up air or something, or he's going to do, at a higher percent, cargo throw, either try to get you to tech the stage or just get you, throw you off way. He's got like 4 spikes for some dumb reason. Down air, down B, and side B, all spike. Like, he doesn't need that many spikes. Like, he's not getting above people that much unless he's getting comboed, in which spikes aren't going to help him. What he really needs is a barrel throw for a move, and then he would be higher. But that's it. Greninja's next. A lot of cool, neat little combos. Wow, G is like super high in the thing. Nice. Gosh, again, like with these mid tiers, like yeah, they have really good combo potential. They can recover fairly well. Um, Greninja's probably the weakest in the special department. I don't really see Substitute getting a lot of play. Water Shuriken is it's just kind of there. It's cool, but oh wait! Insane Farter, thank you for the follow. I didn't bring the thing over. That's bad. I'm seeing that your message now. But no, thank you for the follow. You may be gone now. That was 7 minutes ago, and I don't think I've seen you talk. Can I add it really fast? Is it a media source? Or I probably just need to copy it. That's probably the best option. Here we go, and then we're going to copy and then paste. Yeah. Now, there, I should be able to see it next time. I'm sorry. I'm actually really sorry about that. But we got to keep going on. Now, if you guys want proof that I'm not trying to mess stuff up, this is where Inkling is going. S tier jab. The jab is so good. I love it. Roller is amazing online. It's solid, but not broken in offline environments. Other than that, just like a really solid character all the way around. Like Ink Bombs, they're strong, but they're not oppressive. Recovery is good, but it's not oppressive. Back air is really strong. Up air can combo. Throws are probably the weakest part of the game, but I mean you can get an up throw up air combo at lower percents. No, Inkling is like middle of the tier, or middle of all the tiers. In fact, so middle that Pichu is one level behind. Thank you. Well, we're not to Peach yet. We are at Pichu, which Pichu forward tilt got nerfed. That's lame. Big lame. I mean, it's actually, I think, better. The biggest nerf, I think, was making his hurt box really bigger. It was so tiny. This is low. So, no, like, pre-patch Pichu, when his hurt box was so tiny and his forward tilt killed and all that, yeah, that was like an S tier character. But they nerfed him so hard that I don't know where else to put him. Pikachu just outclasses Pichu in basically every way now, and there's no reason to put him, you know, anywhere higher. But yeah, this is where I'm putting Pichu. I think the hurt box one had to happen. They may have gone a little too far. But yeah, I think that's where you want to put Pichu. In fact, my favorite Pichu memory, I had a match against a Kirby where I was up 2-1 stocks, and then Kirby is at like 120. And for the next 90 seconds, we proceeded to maybe only hit each other once or twice. But me just doing like all my aerials and moves, I had done 100 damage to myself or something like that. So the game became even just for me like whiffing on moves on nothing. Like, yeah. Him doing electricity, he has to get the early kills, otherwise he just doesn't make sense. So, anyway, that's it for the B- tier. I think the biggest tier in the game. This next one, a little smaller. This guy is super annoying to fight, and I'm probably doing a disservice, at least a little bit. Banjo is so polarizing. He has three amazing things. His ability to just zone out with the egg shooter and the bomb egg are really good. Wonder Wing gets you out of everything. And his down throw, maybe the best kill throw in the game. Maybe one of the K. Rool one, like the one where he does his up tilt to kill you. But like Banjo, basically anything above 30% can get a free neutral air or up tilt or up smash, just depending on the percent. Banjo and Kazooie have a lot of good options. Never mind that there's technically a way to do basically infinite recovery with the egg bomb. Again, since we're talking like really high tier placements, I think really strong, but not super tons of combo potential. It's just a war of attrition if you're going to play Banjo, and that's a good spot I think for him. Next on the list, The one character everyone wanted in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Uh-oh. Is it freezing? What's going on? What is going on? Hold on. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me move. Oh, there we go. Now I can move Mega Man. But yeah, Mega Man goes right there. Kind of a similar thing to Banjo, just a lot of War of Attrition stuff. But he has a lot of really cool options. Leaf Shield is... It's just dumb, where it's like, okay, well, I walked up to you, and now I have 5 damage. Yeah, but like, you still just kind of return to neutral immediately. Crash Bomber, good for recovery. I love that you can up B, jump, and then air dodge. Makes his recovery super versatile for how simple it is. Best part is when you kill someone, put up B, put a rush coil right below where the people are spawning, especially on Battlefield on the top platform. Then they just can't hit you and they waste time. So that's great. That's absolutely great. But yeah, Mega Man, he's just really good. Not like super amazing, but yeah, he's good. But I will say this, he's worse than this character. So I agree with you. Thank you, Mastero, or is it Maestro? I think it's Master O, or maybe it's Master Oogway. Oogway? Okay. Yeah, we talked about his down tilt. That's S tier. But sadly, I'm including a little bit more of the the combo potential, and that's hurting him, and I don't like it. But no, I wish we could put him up there, but I can't tell a lie because Santa Claus is watching. Anyway, yeah, this is Roy's spot. This is, I would put Chrom above Roy if Chrom had a different. If he had Roy's up B, then Chrom would probably be one tier place above. But Roy is still really, really good. Does she? Okay, at 0. Yeah, I mean, she has a few things out of 0. I haven't seen much of it. But, okay. I still haven't looked at an official tier list. We're going to do that at the end of this and see where things are going. But, yeah, she's just a character online or on, like, VODs. I haven't really seen a lot come from her. She's one of those, like, forgotten characters. But we'll take a look. But if she actually has a lot of, like, really great ledge traps that I haven't seen, I'd like to see those at some point. But, we got to keep going through this because we're an hour into this and barely halfway done. This was supposed to be a short stream. So here's Roy. Super good with, again, up in his face. His side B is really, really strong. Like, yeah, his dancing blade, it just kind of gets him out of any situation where he doesn't know, what option should I do? He'll just do that and figure it out. But, yeah, really, really solid. B+ is exactly the right place for him. Wii Fit Trainer, I think it's probably a little higher in the community, just from what I hear, but maybe I'm not right. It has 2 really strong projectiles. Deep breathing gives that mini limit, which is really good. Header especially, you can just do some wacky stuff where you just hit that soccer ball and do crazy stuff with it. And recovery isn't the worst thing. No, well, that's fine. I'm gonna look at like the community tier list and see where I'm wrong, because I don't know where I'm wrong. I don't know where I'm right. I'm expecting a lot of this to be really wacky. In fact, like Bayonetta is one I've said I know this character's placement is wrong, but I don't know what to do. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot wrong with this, and I'm prepared for that. But yeah, that's where Wii Fit's going. Plus, like, header. Oh gosh, yeah, header spikes if the ball's already out there. That's amazing. We'll see. This one, again, I think the community is going to put a lot higher. But I think Fox is just very predictable recovery. His Firefox especially, it, and I can't really explain why, but like in Melee, it feels very freeing and open. But in this game, it just feels like, okay, he's up B and I have a literal second, and everyone just has a great option to just get out there and hit him. That's the main reason he's not up higher. His combo game is amazing. Good reflector. Lasers aren't as special. But I mean, he can combo you to death. His recovery is like, for how many options it technically should give you, it just feels very limiting. So that's where we're putting Fox. Next up is B Move, the character. Bowser, he's going to grab you. His Fire Breath just does ridiculous damage if you're off stage and have to recover low. Yeah, his side B just, gosh, it kills you so much earlier than you think it should. And it's just really frustrating. His tough guy armor can be super annoying, especially if he's just like, spamming jab and you're just not being smart, which I'm typically not smart, which is why I get hit by it a lot. But yeah, and then like his up B out of shield's pretty safe. That's where I think Bowser needs to go. Next on the tier list, we're gonna have Zelda. Basically, Phantom the character is what this character is. Has a few small but nice, like really solid combos, but other than that, it's just Phantom and then trying to do a trap. She's basically Snake Jr. in that sense, where Snake will put multiple options out there and then come after you. Zelda has just the one, but still, that just having the multiple hitboxes at different heights and spaces and whatnot makes for a very difficult thing. Plus, Neutral B, it's a get out of jail free card. It's, okay, I don't want to be comboed. Can you just leave? Thanks, bye. They do it to be kind of on the side of you, and like long ranges can beat through it, but yeah, that's where I think Zelda needs to go. And I know that someone in the chat is going to be very, very disagreeable with that. Next is a character that, again, I think the community has way higher than he should be, and that's Shulk. The height on this tier list for Zelda is too high. Shulk has amazing stuff with all his Monado arts. Like, he can just win in some situations, and it's just really, really frustrating. You think D tier? Get out of here. But yeah, the limit is once you just leave from it, you can't go back to all the Monado arts, so he has to play kind of conservatively in theory. And to get on top of that, the way they balance it is they make all of his aerials like pretty bad. He would be E tier if he didn't have the Monado arts. So it's just really playing around his one gimmick. I don't want to say gimmick, that's too disrespectful. His one real tool is utilizing the Monados in the right way. And if you do it right, yeah, he can be really, really strong. He can be an A tier character. Or he could be like more, But because I think that's really hard for a human to do consistently and frequently, that's where we're going to put him. But he has a lot of options. Next is Wi-Fi Sonic, which is triple S plus tier. Oh, sorry, this is an offline tier list. So no, we're putting him in A. A lot of really good options. He can just hide on the edge and then just come in whenever you finally make the mistake. Here's what your mistake can be. Your mistake can be being on the other side of the stage and just holding your shield long enough that then he can shield poke you. And that can just be the mistake. His springboard can gimp people fairly easily. He can do like crazy stuff where he'll just suicide down air to go after you and then just springboard and air dodge back, and it's surprisingly hard to punish. Sonic is just very, very fast, and you have to play extremely fast to beat him. But terrible disadvantage state, like other than recovery. He just doesn't have like a really good like neutral B that Zelda does to get people off. He just has to kind of air dodge or try to spin dash away really fast, which he can do, but yeah, I think that's the right option for Sonic. This next one, I think, again, I don't know if I'm right. I'm putting Ryu right here. Ryu has a ton, absolute dang ton, crazy combo potential. but it all comes out of basically getting that weak up tilt. And so then it's weak up tilt into Shoryuken, or is it weak? I think it's weak into medium into Shoryuken. But yeah, he has a lot of combos and stuff. Um, but I wish his projectiles were a little stronger. And I personally like, just from a play style, I like that his Tatsumaki kills instead of being like that really weird weak combo starter that it is for Ken. Um, but since I haven't done Ken yet, you'll realize Ken's higher. Um, Even though I think Ryu, it's kind of like in Smash 4 where you have to play really technical, but you can get really far with it. And then his homebody is going to be literally be Robert the Robot. Because Rob and Ryu, the three R's, three-letter R's. Rob is actually ridiculous. The down throw into up smash is just a really dumb design decision. Can kind of recover from anything. Tilt covers a lot of options. Laser's really strong. But other than that, other than like neutral air and up air, just kind of slow with a lot of his moves. I guess like up tilt's fast. But you can play around a lot of his stuff. And you just have to kind of pray that you can get around his up air if he's like hovering beneath the stage. I may be misdoubting myself. Yeah, I'm looking at the next characters and I'm like, Rob should have been a little higher. Oh well, this is what I made like over the course of a month, and if I didn't feel that bad when I made this, I'm not going to change it now. Because like I'm looking at this character and I'm like, no, Rob's better than this character. I think I was just saying my own personal preference get in the way, but I'm doing Young Link. Or still A minus, right? No, never. Wait. Oh, wait. Did I mess up? I messed up something. Okay, wait. What did I mess up here? Chrom is C+. Okay, Pichu's B-. Bowser's B+. Or Bowser's B. Oh, that's why. Okay. I missed a B tier, that's why. And we're just going to make it purple because I'm not going to change all the colors. So yeah, so Bowser, Wii Fit, Fox, Roy, Mega Man, Banjo. Does that make you feel better about Zelda Spork? She's only B+ tier. Anyway, but here's Young Link. This is like the campy character. He has Falco lasers from Melee. He's got bombs. He's got boomerangs. And he can just like neutral air. It stays out forever. But yeah, it's just a lot of fishing for that forward air and stuff because up B, or like, what do you even call it? Spinning blade? That doesn't kill. But like up air kills. He's so annoying to fight. And then plus his grab range is way long. It's a little better. I think I have him a little too high. He's just so fun to play though. But that's where I'm sticking to it. But this character I do know is better than Young Link. Ice Climbers. Before I would have said probably closer to like a C+. But then you start seeing all of the legit 0 to deaths off a single grab that people have found. This is nowhere near wobbling or the chain grabs from Brawl, but Ice Climbers can just straight up kill you from one hit, and it's not even close. But they have better options than they did in those other games. Blizzard into up tilt at Hypersense is a true combo, and like their down smash got nerfed though. I miss their old down smash. It covered everything either side of you. But from a gameplay perspective, it makes sense where one sweeps one way, the other sweeps the other way. But again, if you can get rid of Nana, Popo's pretty darn low, probably down, maybe even below Sheik, kind of Piranha Plant level, and that's just really gonna hurt. So it's, can you just get Nana away from you until until you get high enough damage that they can't do their 0 to death and whatnot. And maybe they work a bit higher. I haven't watched tons and tons, but I've seen enough to know that yeah, they're dangerous. They need to be up there. This character is super annoying. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I can't grab. The next is Luigi. We'll see if I can move him for a bit. Again, another zero to death character. Oh yeah, well, I'm glad it's so flawed in your eyes. Um, but yeah, another zero to death. His green cyclone down B is ridiculous. Um, but his recovery is mega nerfed from Smash 4 when he had like an actual amazing recovery. I already went over Captain Falcon. He's perfectly placed. That's when I'm pretty confident in where I placed him. But Luigi, it's just literally his grab which puts him up here. Not only can he do a zero to death, but he can do his Z air like off the ledge, and the little suction cup will just fall down and it just hits stuff, and it is very hard to get around unless you have a really good recovery. But yeah, Luigi's really good. Here's two more echoes. Oh no, I am? Oh, what a comeback. Samus and Dark Samus. I may be letting a little bit too much of my recent online play be influencing this, but Samus does have quite a few options. Jab is not one of them. But Screw Attack can kill. Bombs makes movement way more ambiguous than it should be. Charge Beam is really strong, and Grapple comboing into forward throw at a lot of percents. I don't know the exact range that it stops. It just makes for an oppressive character because her whole game plan is I'm just gonna do bombs and shoot lasers to make you shield, and then when you shield, I'm gonna grab you and do my combo. Super annoying character. I put Dark Samus out there because they found that little bit of difference from them like 6 months ago, where if you do like the roll to the edge and then grab and then do a back throw, Samus kind of warps back towards the middle of the stage so she stays grounded. But because Dark Samus floats, Dark Samus will just float off like a character unit away and then do a back throw. So back throw kills like 10% earlier or whatever. And because that's literally the only difference, and that's better, we're putting Dark Samus higher. And she's a Texan. Howdy, y'all. The only American character in the game. Next, we're putting Falco. I'm sure if Bojangles was here, based off my last talk with him, he'd be very upset. It's that and idle animations. Like, if they're literally standing still or, like, taunting, those are different. But in terms of actual, like, movement options, yeah, that's the only difference that we've found. Yeah, pretty dumb. But no, Falco, very similar to Fox, I think a better combo game, including, like, a Phantom, or is it Phantasm? Vanish, whatever. Side B on stage, you can do that to back air, if I'm remembering right. But yeah, just a little better combo game than Fox, a little worse recovery, but since I think the recovery is so bad, it kind of evens out in the long run. Phantasm, okay. So that's why I put Falco there. And I think they've recently just fixed some of his hurt boxes, so they work. That's good. Next we have Lucius Malfoy. He killed Dobby, and that makes him high tier. That's all I have to say. No, super annoying character to fight. If you're off stage, he's just going to go for Omega Flare, and it's just, okay, I have to time my ledge grab for the explosion, otherwise I'm dead. So at like super task levels, I think he's probably, which is kind of what this list is made, he's probably a bit lower, but he can just do a lot of damage from getting just one right read. And it's not even as risky as like Ice Climbers and Luigi, where they have to get in your face and go for a grab. Sephiroth can just kind of do it from the long game away. Whoa! Shots fired! No, Sephiroth has way more range, and his projectiles are way better than Corrin's. I'm sorry, I love Corrin as a character better, but yeah, or like as a fighter, I should say. But Sephiroth is really strong, and I think the more we play him, the more we'll see a change. But in the little bit we've played, I feel like that's right. I feel like that's right. And then the last A tier character is going to be Olimar. Just a really strong character. You have to be really good pulling out your Pikmin and managing them. Um, but yeah, that's it. I recognize that like double purple down smash does break shields and stuff. But I think this is the right tier. I can see him going higher though, because I've seen some of the videos people have done where they found desyncs where you can be on a platform, drop through the platform, and then start charging a smash attack in the air, and the Pikmin on the platform will be the hitbox. And you can, like, that's a straight up mix up, and if they jump from the ledge, they get hit with a Pikmin that, yeah, like, some of those things are so janky, and if we get really, really good at doing that, Olimar could be like an S tier character. But because I have my doubts on how we're actually going to act in real person to person gameplay, I'm putting A minus here just to cover myself. Next, we're going with just plain Link. He has melee Marth sword and a bomb that he can detonate at any time. It's so wacky. And yeah, that's basically it. And plus, he can recover basically forever, kind of like Snake can, self-detonating the bomb. Link, I think, is really strong. Super annoying. And don't forget, at 0%, he has his laser sword, which is like the best move in the game. So that's where Link's going. Next on the list, Pokemon trainers, Squirtle. Squirtle's one before Link. Surprisingly, a lot of combo potential, but surprisingly, a lot of actual kill moves. I play solo Squirtle the most out of any of the Pokemon trainer characters because I only go solo when I play them. And Squirtle is actually legit way better than people do. They just have this image of, well, it's the combo starter, and then you switch into Ivysaur. But no, Squirtle on its own can do stuff and would actually be supremely viable if Squirtle was on its own. Especially if it got its own down B move. Even if it's a bad one, like, it's still literally another option that you could implement. Like, it couldn't be worse than, I don't know, Eggroll or something. But that's where Squirtle goes. Really good character. Because it can combo you to death, and it has kill moves, and it can hide in its shell and be safe. Next is Ike. He is Nair the character. Well, yeah, PM Bubble would make it like S tier. Because that move is good, and it like stalls in recovery and stuff. But yeah, I wish we had that. Wish we did. But yeah, Ike, just really strong, hits you with Nair and up air and stuff. Kind of basic other than that, because all his recoveries are going to be kind of... That's right, the glasses. All his recoveries kind of have to be telegraphed, because he either has to side B from really high and do his quick dart, quick lunge, or do his ether from below the stage. And so you know it's going to be one of those. But they're both, fairly hard to punish unless you get a really early lead, especially on the quick draw, because he can release it super high, he can release it kind of low, he can go for ledge, and those all make it various hard difficulties of punishing. But yeah, just a solid character with few weaknesses. This character, fewer weaknesses, bad recovery, good basically everything else. Better combo game than Ryu, like true 0 to deaths. Has a fireball, even though it's not as good. I can't do anything with him, especially in an online environment. It's just no. But yeah, he's just better Ryu. He's better Ryu, so there. Mario is going to be the next choice. Mario's up smash is ridiculous. He has a ladder combo. He has Flood. He has Cape. Mario's just really good. If I were to compare, he's right in the middle of A tier, or I guess he's at top of A tier. Actually, this is the end of A tier. But kind of like Mario has always been kind of like the starter character. Mario's like the, hey, if you want to be good, just pick up Mario and you'll learn how to do stuff. He can combo just reading up smashes. If he gets knocked up into the corner, he can just spam fireballs as he descends, and it's really hard to punish him. Mario is really, really good. Absolutely, really good. This is another character that I think I'm putting a little too high just based off community expectations. But until we get into like a ton of actual in-person tournaments, I'm not going to be sure with Min Min, Steve, or Sephiroth. Um, Even Byleth to a certain extent. We didn't get much out of that, but I think Min Min at like a high level is going to be really good. In theory, should be impossible to get into. The big downfall is the recovery. The up B does not grab and tether from far away. Like if Min Min had Byleth's up B, we might be looking at S tier. But yeah, and don't forget up smash is just dumb. That it's an attacking reflector move that's super strong. Like you can reflect Steve's anvil drop and then just kill Steve that way. Min Min's fun. And Min Min's good. Next on the list, Mr. Game & Watch. K-Wizzy, are you there? Are you happy? My favorite K-Wizzy moment is he was watching someone else. I don't remember what the character was, but they did their up B, and he said, "Oh, that up B is so hard to punish. How are you supposed to? It's so good." And I said, "K-Wizzy, you main Game & Watch with the best up B in the game." And he said, yeah? I didn't say mine was bad. It's just that one's bad." Oh, Min Min's the online Sonic in Japan. Oh, that's amazing. Well, yeah, then it might be too low, but I think she has a lot of potential to really stomp people. But Game & Watch does stomp people. His down smash, it's free 2 smash attacks if he hits you with it. I guess in the sweet spot. But if he doesn't hit you in the sweet spot, it's a downward angle hitting down smash, which that could kill you on its own. Bacon's kind of annoying. Up B, it's frame 1, it's invincible, and it lets him hover where he can do forward air, back air, or down air, which all cover different options, and you have to beat them different ways. Very hard character. It's not super important in this game, but all of his throw animations are exactly the same, so you don't know which way to DI. So you might think, oh, he's going to forward throw me, so I need a DI in or DI away to get out of the combo. And then, oh no, it was a back air, and he got the exact different one. And then he can hit you with a judgment or whatever. Goes on to mention neutral air is huge. And Key like goes through platforms with the down air. And he's got a reflecting move, or it absorbs energy. Yeah, Game & Watch is... Like, this A+ tier is when it starts getting into, like, really, really strong characters. So, like, here's another really strong character. Wario. Without Waft, he would be A tier. With Waft, he's A+. Bike allows him to live a long time. Waft kills, especially you can combo into it. But I think, like, up airs, or maybe it's down. I forget what it is. But yeah, really, really good up air, especially that clap, 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 clap. Yeah. And Bite just like restores his health. Why? Why does it do that? I realize from like a lore perspective, kind of. But yeah, that's dumb. This is where we're going to finally put this character. This is going to be Ivysaur. I'm just going to put this for the highest Pokemon trainer level. Ivysaur is really good. Down air beats a lot of recoveries if it 2 frames. Razor Leaf is really strong. Hitting into Vine Whip is really, really good. Decent throws. Strong aerials. Just a really good character. There's no reason that when people play Pokemon Trainer, Ivysaur is the character they play from basically their opponents, or from their 30% to like 150%. Under 30, they're Squirtle, and they just go for combos. Above that, they go Charizard just for survivability. But other than that, they're all Ivysaur mains. And I have yet to see a Pokemon trainer that proves me wrong. Like, there may be situations where they may say the opponent's at 200%. I'm just going to say Charizard just to hit with anything and get the kill. But like for 90% of the gameplay situations, they're going to be Ivysaur. And that is, I mean, that just shows you exactly where the placement is. Ness is next. Ness is hit you with PK Fire and then do grab into forward air, and then just be on stage and start hitting you with PK Thunders and be totally safe. It's annoying. Up air is strong, forward air is strong, back air kills, back throw kills so early. It's so strong. Plus he can reflect projectiles with his forward smash. He can absorb energy. And then if he wants to style, he can PK flash you. It's really good, but I think probably the strongest part of his game is the yo-yo, which covers the ledge as you're trying to recover. As I was mentioning earlier, where Luigi can kind of do that, Ness does that for even easier and even harder. Ness, I should maybe put up into S tier, but I'm leaving it here because at the end of the day, you still have to be really precise with your PK Thunder recovery, and you're just naturally going to mess that up at some point. Next on the list is Marth. Marth is really good, especially now they buffed all his tippers, so they're way bigger. That has jumped him up quite a bit in the list. But yeah, he can just kind of sit in shield and then just do his fun moves, his jabs and whatever, and he can just zone you out. Like a character like Ness has projectiles, but if those projectiles miss, Ness can't touch Marth. It's only the projectiles that allow Ness to get in. So Marth can just bat you away and bat you away and bat you away, and there's not much you can do. Spork made a prediction to my face about this character, and this is where the character goes: Zero Suit Samus. I think Zero Suit is like a A- tier character, maybe a B+. But Flip Kick is, it may be the best move in the game. I would have to actually write it down, but it's probably at least top 3, maybe top 5, like in that range. Flip Kick just gets Zero Suit Samus out of so many options, and it allows everything else to come off. And so again, because it's so limited, once you can kind of recognize what they're going to do, you can get around that and theoretically beat stuff. But like, just her plain grabs are way weaker. Side B isn't that strong. She's just been kind of nerfed a little bit everywhere, except for Flip Kick, and it's just playing around that. She becomes Flip Kick the character. But yeah, I think that's where Zero Suit goes. But she goes next to her first bounty, Wolf. Wolf forward tilt. Again, Wolf, his whole game plan is forward tilt and then shooting lasers. And like, that's it. Really strong up smash, down throw combos into dash attack, back throw kills. Yeah, just a really good spacey, but again, kind of suffers from the really bad recovery, even worse than Falco and whatnot. But like his side B, if he gets that one hit, like that tipper hit, it's so strong. But no, his laser, it's literally like if Marth did a jab and then a laser comes out. Yeah, Wolf, that's Wolf's character. And now we're going to put Lucina. Lucina is Marth, but she doesn't have to worry about trying to fight for tippers. She just does the big sword move and wins. And that's Lucina. She just doesn't let you get in. Next. Yeah, not much to say. Alright guys, these are the S and S plus tiers. Get your rage ready. Palutena's next. Combos for days. Does not have a hitbox on her recovery, which is a negative. Heavenly Light is really, really good. Her Omega Laser, whatever, up smash, really good. But yeah, just a little too light, maybe. I don't know. She's S tier. I don't really know exactly where in S tier, but I'm putting her there, right below. Hey, come on, come on! This is a big one. Buster Wolf. Terry, I think, is probably the most fun character to play in the game. Um, but yeah, he's kind of like, if you'll notice, a lot of these characters, it's like Ice Climbers gets a grab and wins. Um, who else? Min Min gets a forward smash fully charged at the ledge and wins. Sephiroth Mega Flare and wins. Wolf shoots gun and wins. Well, I really like him, but you know what's better than all those moves? A literal jab or down tilt. It doesn't matter which one. All you need is a jab and then jab, boom, boom, boom. And if you want to, you can do the 50-50s into the air dodge for the Buster Wolf or the Max Geyser. Or sorry, it's Power Geyser. Max Geyser is the Pokemon move. And it makes it just really strong. His on-game stage is so good, he should be S tier. The only reason he's not is he can't snap to the ledge, and that makes him super vulnerable recovering. But he has, how many special moves? He has he has 3 special moves, an air dodge, and a jump, all to let him get back on stage. So he can just mix up his recovery really well. He just can't do it if he's below stage. But yeah, Terry, he's a Buster Wolf, let me tell you. That's where he belongs. He's amazing. But he's not as amazing as this guy. Solid Snake. Solid Snake has a lot of the things that I've mentioned before. He has Isabel C4, but it's better. He has a combo breaker grenade thing, which just gets him out of any situation he doesn't like. He can recover infinitely with C4 blasting his up B. He has the Nikata, which can just hit people off stage. He has up smash, which is dumb. The only way that he would be better is if he had his old down smash with just the motion sensor bomb. It's so good. Plus, he can get people with the box. Snake, snake, snake. Next on the list, Daisy and Peach. Peach is going higher because I like Peach better. That's literally the only reason. But again, 0 to death tools instantly. Really good at recovering, harder to get to the stage, but they just won't die. Float gets rid of the 85% multiplier. So like if you try to do a short hop, Daisy can just float it and then retain 100% of that short hop aerial. And then yeah, like down tilt into Z drop turnip into forward air and like all that stuff. It's crazy. Toad actually has a huge spore range. That's a lot. Mini kill throws. Really, you almost have to play like a melee character, but Peach is amazing. And it hurts me that I won't play her because I only play characters in one game. Next on the list is Play Dumb, the character, Pikachu. He just does back air. That's all this character does. It's back air or thunder if you're off stage, or thunder jolt spam, or quick attack, or like going for up air spikes. Really, really super annoying character to fight. But yeah, once you get like one back air, or even like one nair, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to get 4 of these, and I may just die. So, last 2 characters. This one I think people are going to be really upset at, but I think this character is amazing good. He would be better if he had his black skin, which got turned into fuzzy Yoshi skin. But here's why Yoshi's good. Laddering is just so good. It's kind of inconsistent to kill people off the sides, but straight up and down, especially on some of the lower ceiling stages, super easy. Yoshi can do that. If he's being laddered, he can down B and either go through the platform or not, depending on what's better for him. He can do like jab. Maybe he can't. I know the Yoshi player I've seen goes for it, but I don't typically get hit from it. Yeah, like you can get back airs off that for free, for sure, with Peach. But here's the main reasons why I put Yoshi so high. He's a heavyweight that has an amazing recovery. He can throw eggs, and it's very hard to actually go out and punish him. But the main reason why I put him at this point, and it's probably the thing no one's going to agree with me on, but in this game, what you do a lot of the time is you just make a small shield poke, and then you start going for your combo and whatnot. You cannot shield poke Yoshi. And with how quickly shields regenerate, like, you don't get tons of shield breaks unless you go for, like, a shield breaking move. So Yoshi can just sit and shield, sit and shield, sit and shield, go for a parry, neutral air on like frame one, and then start his up air combos. Up air, up air, up air. Yoshi is so good, and I don't know what the community ranks him, but that's where I rank him. And then I don't think it's actually like a debate. I think the best character in the game is Joker. I think that our Senless Joker would still be A plus S minus tier in that range. That's how good his combo range is. But then when you like really, really amazing combo game. But then you add Arsene, which then allows him to just kill. And you make that a comeback mechanic where if he starts losing, he gets Arsene more. And then you have like his gun, his downward gun, which just obliterates you and makes it so you can't even punish him if he's above you. Joker is so good. Tetracon is probably the best counter in the game. Maybe I can't think of one that it's because it reflects or counters, and it doesn't have like body armor like K rules or anything. It just works. And then you have Rebel's Guard, which unless someone has like a command grab, if they're below you, you can just pop that up and then they can't touch you. No, Joker is the best character in the game. There's that. And with that, let's save/download. I don't know what that's going to do. Alright, there. Download image. Do I have to save it? Okay. Maybe I should post this on my Twitter. I don't know. I click. Oh, there. It did save. Okay. Anyway, so there. That's my tier list. Now, let's come over here. And let's see what the community one is. I mean, he's playing Byleth now. But, I mean, you can't watch Leo play Joker and not go, oh yeah, this is the best character in the game. And I'm not trying to say, oh, he's being carried by the character. It's just, oh no, that's how good the character is. That, like, you look at that and go, yeah, that's it. Is there not an official community one? Like on Smash Wiki? Oh, we don't have an official one yet? Oh, so what's... Like, I'm looking at Eurogamer, IGN, Pro Guy. Like, which one should I look at? Like, is there... Like, here, this one just says tier list from the Smash Wiki. I'm just going to see what they have. Okay, so like, whose is this? This is Zero's? From when? Oh, here we go. The Reddit one. This one's done by the community. Oh, this one's 1 year ago. Look at the buzzes. Okay. Okay, I saw the word debuzz on this one. Oh, this one's called... They're the same website, but this is debuzz's page. Okay, so let's look at debuzz's tier list. Still good characters because Ultimate is balanced, but I would buff them a bit. Dude, Donkey Kong is that low? And Ganon? What? What? Yeah, I don't agree with... Yeah, I think that Ganon, Jigglypuff, and Donkey Kong are all way better than this. I mean, it's like, I'm close on some of these, but others I'm off. Wow. No, I think Jigglypuff is way better. Here's the thing. With Jigglypuff in that position, you're saying Jigglypuff is as good as Jigglypuff was in Smash 4. You can't compare Smash 4 Jigglypuff to Ultimate Jigglypuff. They're totally different. Wow. No, I don't agree with that. Low tier. Yeah, Lucario's lower. Okay, at least we agree Lucario is meh. No, I think Zelda's better. I mean, I get. Well, no, I'll tell you who's better, or who Jigglypuff is better than. Kirby, Rosalina, Bayonetta, Ganondorf, Isabelle, Richter, Simon, Incineroar, Meta Knight. I mean, uh, I guess Jigglypuff is just competent now, which she wasn't before. Lower mid tier, yeah, Richter, that makes sense. Mewtwo's higher, but that's not terrible. Yeah, Piranha Plant needs to be lower. Okay, I got Lucas, Kirby, Meta. Yeah, I got those basically right. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, no, I think Sword Fighter's worse. I really do. Again, there may be. I haven't explored all the specials, but I know like the Shuriken one isn't as good, and I don't remember what all of them are. But I think one there's like the little whip reflector thing. But yeah, I don't agree with that. No, Ice Climbers need to be higher. They have 0 to deaths. In a game where almost no one has 0 to. I mean, I guess they gave like 6 characters 0 to deaths. I guess Joker doesn't. Like, Joker has to get a read or something, but Ice Climbers have legit 0 to deaths off a single grab. They have to be higher. No, Robin doesn't have as many combos. I mean, Robin is just a bunch of reads. No, that needs to be lower. What? Okay, yeah, so like Bayonetta, I said I have no idea. But that's fine. Yeah, it's not, I mean... So, I actually agree with you, because... like, if you play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, there's 56 characters in the game. There's, like, 6 to 8, I don't actually know the exact number, like, S-tier characters. It's like Storm, Sentinel, who is it? Storm, Sentinel, Cyclops. No, not Cyclops. There's, like, 3 that have kind of proven to be better. I think it's Doctor Doom. Anyway, but the point is, you have like certain ones that everyone considers are better. I know Storm and Sentinel are like 1 and 2. But then you get to like the A tier characters, and it's like, oh yeah, Iron Man has just like a straight up 0 to death, and but like the game scales damage so much that it's like, well yeah, it would take you literally 2 minutes of performing the combo, but I mean you could do it. Like, and like it's meterless, it's barless, it's just and you're like, oh yeah, that's only A tier. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Upper mid tier, Violet. You have to be really accurate with your things. No, Corrin, I absolutely. Here, let me go in order. Yeah, I mean most of these aren't that bad. Oh, Pits. No, I think Pits are way lower. Pits are way lower. And I think there's a bigger difference between these two. Oh, my Young League actually wasn't that bad. No, Ness is higher. Ness is higher. Ness is absolutely higher. Ness is higher. Where's Lucina? Yeah, there's not that big a difference. I think there's a bigger difference between Ryu and Ken than there is between Marth and Lucina. Yeah, Inkling, again, you're going to say, well, that's your main, so that's why you feel that way. But no, I think Inkling's a bit high. Like, I mean, I'm looking at this, and true mid-tier, as this says, there's only like 15 characters below true mid-tier, and then there's 30 above. But like, if this is actual mid-tier, like, this is where Inkling belongs in this range. But you could just say I'm complaining. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sheik is way worse. No, no, no. Terry's way better. No, no, no. I said the Pits are worse. Link should be a bit better. Yeah, it's kind of fine other than that. No, Yoshi needs to be higher. Yoshi needs to be higher. Yeah. I was just straight wrong with Rosalina. How is Rosalina so high? And I don't think I've seen a single person play her in tournament. I don't think I've seen a single combo video. I don't think I've seen anything. Oh, Cloud can get gimped. No, that's wrong. Chrom gets gimped super easy. No. Oh, true. This is the Buzz's list. What are we talking about? I thought he dropped her, though, in this game. But yeah, no, Chrom would be up here if he had a better recovery, but no. It's just so easy to gimp with so much of the cast. You just need a projectile or a counter, and then, like, you just can't play that character competitively. unless you land a literally sweet spot, the pixel perfect up B. Oh, did he? Okay. But this S tier, I mean, this looks pretty close to my... Yeah, my Rob was lower. My Rob and Game Watch were lower. But that's not that bad. Okay, let's duplicate. And let's see what the view the community rank is. Oh, is this just random people's thing? Yeah, I don't care about that. I know our Smash Brothers on Reddit, they have a community. Yeah, it's like, what's this? Okay. So bottom tier, Little Mac, Ganon. No, I think Lucario's worse. So I'm so happy that I went so hardcore. No, Lucario is bad, and I was, and they were like, yeah, well, that's mostly right. Yeah, Jigglypuff is better. It's better placement here, but no, I don't I just disagree. Yeah, I do not I do not like that Donkey Kong. Actually, where was Falco? Where was Falco on this? True mid tier. Ugh. Okay. No, I think Ridley's a bit higher and Plant's lower. Can you all see that okay? Probably not. Let me... There, that's probably way better. Okay, so yeah, I got Bayonetta basically right. Yeah, I think pits are lower. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a few, like, Corrin, I'm off, I guess, apparently, by quite a bit. And maybe I'm just looking at it as Corrin is just so mediocre to the other Fire Emblem characters. But I mean, like, again, I'm not saying that she doesn't have tools. Yeah, Falcon's too high. Falcon's too high. Rosalina's too high, I think. Sheikah's too high. Diddy's too high. No. No. Diddy's lower. Diddy is lower. Dark Samus should be higher. I'm telling you guys, Terry is so good. And you guys are going to say biased, but no, Inkling is not... Like, what is that? About 20th? I guess maybe 20th. I would say mid-high tier. But I'm not super mad. Yeah, everyone likes Cloud more than I do. Yeah, I don't like Fox nearly as much. I think Snake is better, absolutely. Wait, where's Marth? Why is Marth mid? They buffed Marth so much and he's still 2 tiers difference? This is just holdovers. I don't care what they say. Yeah, and they like Shulk more than I do. Alright, well, hey. That's that. So, that's the thing. Pre-patch, I absolutely agree, but they made it huge, and I feel like it's almost too easy. Like, it's easier than it is in Melee. Maybe not actually. Like, I haven't labbed it necessarily. And I understand the reasoning, but no. I think they're way closer. Wait a minute. Is my camera tilted? That shelving unit is dang straight. Okay, wait, so if it's going down, that means it's tilted that way. So I need to tilt it this way? that didn't even fix it. Or can I just... Can I do that? Nope. Now it's like... Oh! Come on. Yeah, that's a lot better. Although it looks tilted. Yeah, now it's sitting straight. But it's like clearly tilted on my end. Maybe it's because my eyes are different. I think my right eye is 1 millimeter lower than my left eye. That's it. Anyway, but there we go. That's my Super Smash Brothers tier list. Yay! Well, now what? Okay. Well, here's what's gonna. If anyone wants a copy of that, I'll let you have it. Let's do this. Boom. Don't forget, everyone. I got a cat girl now. I got a cat girl. Meow. Yeah, the camera looks tilted now. I don't know why that is. Wait. Yeah, it's a bit. All right. Well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. So let's turn that computer off that I was pulling everything from. And yeah, there we go. That's it. I'm going to go to the restroom. And then I'm going to be back and we're going to do a little more Doki Doki Literature Club. Because I think someone wants to do it. But we're not going to do it for 3 hours like we did last night. Maybe just like 30 to 45 minutes. Something like that. Anyway, so let's have Shantae come on out. If you all stick around, that's cool. If you gotta go do something, you go do something. Wait, do you guys want a movie vote? Nah, I'm not gonna do a movie vote. I don't care. Here, I'm gonna run an ad break. I'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll go to that point. So if you're leaving, I'll see you Saturday. Okay, bye. I mute this? No, I didn't. So I was singing to literally no one. Except everyone at home. Okay. We're just waiting a bit. And we're still waiting. If you're in chat, say hi. Or shout an emote or something. Well, thank you, Quark. I hope your little ones aren't around for this. Ho ho ho! Well, where's I Love? I was doing this for her the whole time. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, 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 well. No, I just messaged them. They said, "Oh, we'll be there in a minute." So, Quark and Spork, I don't know that I've heard. Which girl are you wanting us to go after? I don't know how much you all paid attention to know their names. This is Monica. This is Natsuki. This is Yuri. And this is Sayori. You gotta pick one. You literally do, because we're at the part where we have to pick one. So you gotta start thinking. If you want, I can tell you about their personalities. Oh, there's I Love. Yeah, Sayori's the neighbor. She's like kind of normal. She's into deep, dark horror and interesting thoughts. She likes manga and cupcakes. And she's preppy main girl. You love the music? Spork, you have to give your answer. Everyone at Spork. Spork may have answered. I'm looking for the best emote. No, oh no, no, no. What was the question? Which girl? Which of the girls are we going after? This is Monica up close. Sayori over here. Purple hair is Yuri, and pink hair is Natsuke. Which one are we going after? I know which one Ralph wants. Monica. Oh, Natsuke! Ooh! I think Spork was the first one. I don't think anyone else liked. Like, hashtag all of them. Alright, it's time to pick our words. I'm not doing the polls again. Those took too long. Spork, give me a word, and then Quark, you're gonna be next. And then I Love and Rectum Round. And if there's anyone in chat I've missed, speak up and we'll let you get a chance. If you wanted Natsuki, you're probably gonna want something cute. So maybe like Jumpy. Contamination. Okay, that's gonna be a Yuri for sure. Okay, Quark, your turn. Shopping Inferno. What was the girl you picked? You liked Sayori. Okay. If you want me just to automate it and try to pick one I think the girl likes, I'll do that. No, we changed it! Yes, we're still Finnick. You have to actually uninstall the game if you want to change that name. Here. Doki, Doki. Me and you. gonna pick for Quark. If he wanted Sayori, he probably wants shopping. No, I was wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I love your turn. You're gonna pick cheer or vanilla or kiss. You're gonna pick one of those. Vanilla. Rectum Ralph, your turn, and I bet he's going to pick agonizing. No, he's gonna pick bed. Am I right, guys? Rectum Ralph is gonna pick bed. He's gonna be so mad that I'm saying this. Giggle, not bed. Oh, I need to get centered. Whoa. Oh. Am I more centered? I need to actually lift it up. Because the whole camera thing changed. Okay, that's probably better. Alright, so I'm going to pick for Quark. But this is the last time. If he's not here by the next time, then he loses his picks. Oh, okay, pick this one. Swimsuit. Heaven Sent. Secretive. Pleasure. Philosophy. Clumsy, email, waterfall, party, sunset. Secretive. Ooh. Who's next? Spork? Spork is not going to pick Whirlwind, because that's not a good Pokemon. Maybe he will. Rectum Ralph, in case you're curious, everyone agreed with you. More so. Oh, Blondie's there. Yeah, Blondie can hop on. Or use your chat, whatever. If Blondie beats Spork to picking one, then Spork's out. Oh, Hero. Oh, Hero and Worm. Wait, is Hero one? Where's Hero? Am I crazy? Is Hero on here? Oh. No, okay. For serious, was Braided Blonde, is she lagging behind? I don't see Worm, or I don't see Hero, sorry. Oh, okay, so Blondie will pick the next one. I'm going to do Sport's suggestion of Worm. Okay, this is Braided Blondie. You're up next, I love. Get ready. Get ready. And in case you... Bliss, okay. The fourth Powerpuff Girl. Nice. Milk. Oh, you gotta pick from one of these ones. Marshmallow Portrait. This is your spot, I love. And then Rectum Ralph, you're gonna be at number 9. And don't forget, everyone, this game was made by the same guy that made Melee 20XX. Oh, I gotta change my stream name. Marshmallow, okay. Rectum Ralph, you're up. I'm gonna change the game. That's updated. Uncanny. Okay. Great. Oh. Wait, who's next now? Blondie only got 1 pick, so Blondie, go again. Well, how many? There's 5 of you? Yeah. So there, then this will be everyone got 2. And then we'll start the cycle over again. So, Quark will be next. My hair is doing the Mandark M today. Alright, we're doing bubbles. I don't want to wait more. Oh, nightgown, sorry. Blondie, if you can't, go ahead and do this one. And then Quark will go. Meager, okay. And then this is Quark's turn. Oh, was Puppy on there? Oh, ow! I watched a Puppy movie today. It was Turner and Hooch. Okay. Alright. Empty. Got it. This is probably I Love's turn. Doing something. Fantasy Suite. Okay, I think it was Rectum Ralph now. Sorry, I'm going to be changing a few things. Oh, Chris Harrison! Ah. Oh, actually, no. Or no, actually, yeah, that's going to make it messy. Cheeks, okay? Quark and Blondie, you two go. Okay. There, that should be a better time frame. The mic and camera should match it better, is what I'm actually saying. Oh, you wanted Chinks? Oh. Guys, Destiny? Destiny begins with you and me through all space and time. The achievement of mankind. That's the Mission Space song. Okay, I think it was Quark, and then we're gonna have Spork. By the way, Spork, does Pufflepuff like the sound of this game? What? Flea. Okay, so I Love and Rectum Ralph. You two got the last ones. Graveyard, Silly, Doki, Doki, Shiny, Anger, Explode, Anime, Bunny, Skirt, Extraordinary. Don't forget, Doki, Doki, that's the sound of, like, your heart makes. Silly? Okay. No, I like... The music in this game is really good. You just hear one or two of the tracks a lot. Oh wait, looks like we're gonna have one more. Okay, the last one is gonna be a speed round. Whoever says the word first, but Rectum Ralph gets this one. I don't know, Aura, Breathe, Music, Lolly. I hope you spelled out Lolly Poop, because that would have been funny. Alright, first person gets this. Uh-oh, marriage is in here. Uh-oh, universe. Question, incongruent. Oh, there's so many good ones. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Sticky. Where's Sticky? There's Sticky. Ah. Alright, here we go. I should have got more water. It's gonna be such torture. Okay, here we go. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Finnick. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still just not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the mood. But I guess it's always that simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, he was really fast. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Guys, we're gonna go with her to the vending machine. Oh! No thanks. We really just turned her down. Ooh, guys, did we change who we're going out with? Ooh, maybe it's Monica. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Well, we're seeing, maybe it was a fake out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Oh, okay, so we'll give a brief rundown in case people didn't see the whole thing. But we're in the literature club at school, the Doki Literature Club, and well, actually, it's just the literature club. That's the name of the game, though. Anyway, and what they're doing to improve their literature skills is every day, every member's going home and they're writing a poem. And those words are the poems that we write. And based on what words we pick, it's going to attract one of the girls a little more. And then maybe, you know, maybe we can go on a date with one of them or something. Who knows? Everyone's really conflicted. We have a Natsuke, we have a Monica, we have... Maybe there's no Yuri's right now. I know we have a Sayori, but yeah, Yuri's looking bad. Okay, have a good night, Spork. I'm going to be heading out too soon, but we'll get through this day. We're going to power through it. Good night. Thanks. By the way, thank you for saying good night. When there's like a bunch of people and then you all go to bed and then it's like, oh, there's no one here. I appreciate if you say good night, though. It just makes me feel better. Oh. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. No, it's fine. I don't want you to feel bad about it. But if it's like I'm going to the bathroom, I know I'm saying bye. I'm just giving you a heads up. Anyway, it's not like I'm gonna go, you guys didn't talk for 5 minutes, I'm leaving. No, I'm not gonna be like that. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Fitting to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischief little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuke into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, It was totally worth seeing you react to that. What was my Natsuke voice? It was higher, wasn't it? I gotta get back into all my voices. Although Monica and Sayori I didn't find good ones for. It was totally worth seeing you eat your reaction, though. Natsuke! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're really going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuke. Can I try it? Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuke, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez! I get it! Cookie still in hand, Natsuke reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuke's cookie. Sayori is like, whoa! She's like double dipping, but it's with a cookie in someone else's hand. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori runs away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Well, that may be who we're picking. We're up to see. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuke glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Oh, Rapid Ruby, thank you for hopping onto the stream. Don't spoil anything. Shh. We've got I think everyone in the chat besides me is a first-time viewer. But I do have to know, which girl are you after if you've already played this? There is a right answer. There's no right answer. Although I have a prediction that I think I know which one you would pick. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought you'd pick. That's what I went for. Look at that purple hair. Yeah. Have any of you heard about anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. No, we're using this appropriately. This isn't Honey Pop. This isn't or anything like that. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. I can't remember what my Natsuke voice was. I really liked what it was. I gotta think, okay, I'm Natsuke. It was a little spunky, but it was really cute. What was it? Nice, shy girls, yeah. It was also, like, younger. Yeah, what of it? I did not just make a cookie just for you. I think that's closer to what it was. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure book, but it gets bigger and smaller. No, there's more interactive elements. I promise you. You have to pick a girl for certain. Let me put it that way. It's like, Lord of the Rings. We're still in the Fellowship of the Ring. Okay? Or it's like being, where's all the Jedi in Star Wars? Well, you gotta get to the prequels, my man. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the doors swing open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. The boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ah, that makes no sense though. You would have thought you would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Finnick. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her books, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figured out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either one of my that means it's either way out of my demographics or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go through the glass on the other door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Finnick. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated, feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to me, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be together like this? Don't say that! You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki opens again, inching closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. Like an actual choose your adventure movie? I'm sure people have looked into that, I mean, with DVDs, that was kind of a thing, right? Like early DVDs. Did I hit the mute button? No, I didn't. Okay. Early DVDs, they had games and stuff that were essentially choose your own movie type things. I can see that working. The problem with, besides like technological issues, is that in the end, like if you're spending $100 million on a movie, like you may spend 80%, 80% of it up to that point, and then you have to spend $10 million on each of the two halves or whatever. And besides, movie directors are very like, I'm an artist and this is how it's meant to be seen. I don't know how much they'd actually appreciate being split up, but it would be a really interesting concept for sure. But no, I'd like to see it. It'd probably have to be indie movies or something, but I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. Okay. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. Well, the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. Well, that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuke gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuke pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking so much, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuke's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? New camera shot, guys! We're reading on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince one of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. I can't even get my friends to read this. They just think it's manga for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep up with my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying it yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip through the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens! Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Miori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual busy tone. In case you guys can't tell, by the way, clearly Natsuki won that poem contest. You all picked a lot of cute words. So, looks like Sayori and Natsuki are tied. Who's going to win? Who knows? But... oh gosh. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it is a rare experience. The thought still makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you ready for today's poems? Oh, come on! Couldn't your timing be any worse? Sorry. I seem to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there, Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what'll happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up, I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Alright, poll time! Woo! Or do you all not want polls? How many of you are in here? Yeah, a few of you are in here. So we'll do a poll. Your reggae one. Clip that man's full. Which girl? I'm gonna move this so I can see how to spell it. Sayori. Okay. Alright. There's the poll. You got 1 minute. So we got 1 minute of the reggae music as everyone votes for who we're going to read poems with first. Sayori comes out to a quick lead. Oh. We got a lot of votes. There's like 20 seconds left. Okay, looks like it's gonna be Sayori. No one voted for Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Okay. I know Cheesy Gordita Crunch won last time. Or maybe it didn't. Alright, end the poll. Okay, we're talking to Sayori first. Here we go. I like these because I get to just pick one girl voice instead of having to switch between all of them. Oh, I like this one, Finnick. It has some nice feelings in it. Well, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's better. I guess you got me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, I don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather hear it. No, I still liked this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Finnick. Never, ever. I love Olmec, would you lie to Finnick? Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. But then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing, or what kind of writing you like in the first place. Oh, the trident? Fear the fork? Yeah. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right, but you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems, too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking things that are sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Finnick! I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Wow, this is a long one. Here we go. Battles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other, to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the bottom of my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, I came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've got some pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Hey guys, do you think she'll drop it in a week? What do you think? New poll. Girl. I'm making the poll shorter. We have... Wait, is it Y, U? Or... Yeah, Yuri. And then Monica. And Natsuki. Starting the poll. Let's view the results. Ba-bum. Reggae's back. Looks like Monica's gonna win. Okay. So, do you guys know what we need? Like, if I were to tell you guys things that I need air, I need a house, I need clothes, I need video games. Here's something I don't need. We don't need no stinking badgers! Oh, we're in a dead heat. Natsuke's pulling ahead. So, Quark, are you have to hit the thing every like 5 minutes, or 5 or 10 minutes, it'll light up green, and if you touch that, you'll get 10. Oh, yep. I think Rectum Ralph forced it. Natsuke it is. Here we go. Badgers? Badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers! Oh, it's a necessity of life. Natsuke reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. Yeah, it never gets old. By now she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, no. The only thing I'm annoyed by is that it goes on so long. I should have made... sometimes I think I should have made it more expensive. But I'm not a big streamer yet, so I can afford it. Thank you for not finishing your sentence, I love. Oh. Yeah, let's hear the same joke in 8 different languages. So yeah, thanks. Does it cost? No, I have infinite ones. It's just, I have to hear it every time someone does it. It's like, you may show up and go like, oh, it'd be funny to play this, but I hear it every time. I get to choose what the point totals are, but, like, I could be really mean and make the flute, only available with bits, which you have to buy with money. Wouldn't that be mean if I'm like, yeah, it's gonna cost you bits, but I make it like 1 bit, so it's literally a penny every time? Grumble, have you seen that Why Are You Gay video? It's an interview from a South African, like, Christian TV station where they have a gay activist on. And they're like, we have with us today Jack Johnson. He is a gay activist. So, Jack, I have a question for you. Why are you gay? Anyway, Rectum Ralph made a joke about it, and I don't remember who it was. Someone in the chat started just translating that into every language, and it was like, oh, yep, okay. So that's all it was. It was like, that's all the chat is. It's just, why are you gay in Italian and whatnot. But anyway. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You wouldn't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well, written. No, I mean, so this is how my poem is? Cute? No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuke shoves my poem back towards me. Reading it again, I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and doki doki. It would only impress, you know, girls. Like, who like those kinds of things. For some reason, Natsuke is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you've got to read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Gosh, all their poems are getting really long. Is that Army or Amy? Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I liked that one. Did you guys like that one? You could tell a girl wrote that doesn't like spiders. Right? Right? Uh-huh. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. It was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people finding out, that they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone thinks as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Oh, time for another poll. just Monica and Yuri. Okay, starting the poll. Olmec, for the time on the clock. Your 60 seconds started 10 seconds ago. Doo, doo, doo. Oh, you want the Cat Peach amiibo? Okay. Ta-da! Meow. Oh, I should actually look at what it does. You want Monica to win? Okay. You receive a random power-up, like a fire flower. Nice. I still don't have Terry or Banjo pre-ordered. I'm really nervous. Yeah. Alright, there's like 10 seconds left. Cat Peach Amiibo's going to win. So, I love, why do you like Monica? I know you said her hair, but is that literally it? It's just hair? Okay, we're going Monica. Hi again, Finnick. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like it, Finnick. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No! It kind of makes me think of something Natsuke would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago? He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. Just the green eyes, that's why? Okay. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuke's kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, gravity waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Well, guys, what do you think? Should we load Monica? It does, but if you played through, it makes total sense. That fits Monica's personality. But yeah. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess I'm just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of things I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short made me feel like they were trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She's right though, let's add a save. Yeah, that's a good tip. Alright, let's just do Yuri. I'm not going to do the poll. Yeah, we're going to finish with this day and then that's it. But yeah, so basically this whole game takes place in 1 week. I'll let you all know that. And we're going to finish day 3, so there's going to be 2 days left. So I'm just giving you all a heads up. But, yeah. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Finnick. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to inspire fellow writers. I know that you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certain interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, it's an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was cut off by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I've noticed my strange tendencies as a worsening... What? As an ordinary human. I give the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed well will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptoms. The bread was hungry curiosity. The raccoons, an image, I guess. It looks like image. The more increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glitters from the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps it's merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry, more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian condition. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Oh gosh. And that raccoon's name? Rocket. It was a little more daring with this than the one yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Natsuke write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, everyone! We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves in front of instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica, yeah, we're going to have our poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't even already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuke. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuke and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. If it's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole full room of people, I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to have the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if we all take it standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuke and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuke doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuke. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone. His expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll I'll start up to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way of the Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? You're fired up all of a sudden? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered and even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. That was really great. Thank you for sharing. Retro. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks. Oh gosh. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deep into her, into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Finnick liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. But they might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing.
That's no good.
You didn't like her poem? Oh, that's so mean. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Phoenix. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Finnick lower everyone's standards a little before I have to go. That's okay. It's fine. I might as well get over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I also have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Guys, imagine being in a room and there's 4 girls looking at you like that. Oh! I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. They should listen to The Bachelor where they say you have to wear these schoolgirl outfits instead of like the weird floofy dresses. Actually, they should make them all wear Power Ranger outfits. That's what all the Bachelorettes should wear. Yeah. Because in anime, you can have any color of eyeballs, like pink, or blue, or green, or purple. You can just make it up, just like hair color. Anyway, despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as anyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, the poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and gives everyone gives applause. Blah. She huffs back into her seat. Water. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the next festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this in for the effort. You're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'm able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Did we pick Monica Path? Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys. Make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Finny. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, time for a poll! We're doing the poll! Would we walk home with Natsuke? Or I would still walk home with Sayori. We gotta save. Okay. Let me get the poll ready. Alright guys, so if Natsuke wanted to walk home with us, what are we gonna say? What was the other option? It's walk home and... Alright, here we go. 1 minute. It's on the clock. Go! See, this is when the real choices actually start making big differences. Make sure to think of, like, do we want her to be impressed with us? Do we not care? Okay, let's see how the results are turning out. Okay, I have 1 vote so far. Oh, hello there, Sky Clash. Thank you for hopping in. We're just about to end the stream right as soon as we get to the poems, but if you want Sayori, that's 1 vote. There's like 10 seconds left. Yeah, only 2 votes. Everyone's probably asleep. My reading, I'm not good at coming up with 4 girl voices and keeping them separate, so that's probably why. I probably have just 1 male voice. Alright, we're walking home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuke? But she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. You missed the poll! Well, what would you have picked? Walk home with Natsuke or Sayori? You can just put it in the chat, it's too late now. Besides, you always seem to like... I mean, I guess I could load the same one, but I'm not doing that. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Finnick. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuke would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, that's where we're saving. We're gonna go right there. Alright, there we go. Well, I love you didn't say what choice you would want. Did you even hear what the question was? The question was, what if Natsuke said, hey, will you walk home with me instead of Sayori? Who would you go home with? Oh, gosh. Like, who would Olmec have picked? Oh, no, Sayori's so nice. She's an interesting soul. Sure. I mean, so if you're asking, like, for me in real life, I would split it up at some point. Just because if all these girls are supposed to be my friend, like, you've got to be friends with each of them. But I probably wouldn't just say, well, I'll walk home, because clearly we don't live next to each other. It would be like, I'm going to go to your house and we're going to read this manga together or play a video game. Like, it would be for an activity. It wouldn't just be, well, I'm going to walk a mile this way, then you're home, and then I'm going to walk 2 miles to my house the other way. But no. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed our President's Day special stream. Yeah, this is supposed to be like 2 hours, and we almost doubled that. Yeah! Woo! So, we'll be back. And it's going to be a regularly scheduled stuff, so Saturdays when we'll be back. I love, do you want me to keep going? We're done with day 3, so like we just finished Wednesday. We have Thursday, Friday. There's, I think, something over the weekend. But Monday's like the finale when we go to the festival. So we're like over halfway done. I know that this wasn't the... I mean, this is the Valentine's game. I don't know what else you wanted. Okay. Well, hey, Sky, I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, if you have a follow and turn notifications on, you'll see that. But if you just want to hop on, we'll do that. But yeah. This is our Valentine's Day game that I was told to do. And I feel like it's being very mixed by some people in the stream. But no, I think it's fun. This is my second playthrough. These poems, I'm like, oh my gosh, these are amazing. Anyway. But yeah, we're not going to spoil anything. We're not going to spoil any of the girls' personalities or anything like that. But anyway. Oh, do you guys want to do a raid? We haven't done a raid in a long time. I keep forgetting that I should do a raid. Who should we raid? I need to go to just Twitch, huh? I am here for you.
He's doing that. I love it.
Like, what's a game we should pick? Streets of Rage 4. Is anyone else playing Doki? No, we can't let you spoil Doki Doki. Nintendogs, Banjo-Kazooie. That's what we watched last time. Hold on, let me look at it. I know Rectum Ralph's favorite isn't streaming. That's no good. The Utica branch? Is that an actual stream? There's a guy named Utica.
I think the sketchy website I got this turtle from stole
he's
all
doing
my
Spanish.
info.
We don't want to...
Have you looked on the bright side?
I don't have anything against Spanish
I've never
people,
looked
but
responsible for
I don't know what the game is, and it looks to be text-based. Like, what's a game you guys want? Oh, I know. Is there any Katamari Damacy going on? Yes. Okay. I don't know who this guy is. Close that. I really want to quit. Yeah, this is someone they're playing Katamari Damacy. Mizu Gaming. Okay. I just like Katamari Damacy, and that'd be a fun thing to do. So, and he's only got one viewer, so he's gonna really like it. You want to watch Pokken? I don't even know if there's any Pokken going on. Is it Sky Nerd? Oh. Oh, that's the Pokken. Here we go. Yeah, there's no one playing Pokken. I know Sky Nerd plays it quite a bit. But no, we're gonna do this guy. He's a small streamer, which I like raiding small guys. But yeah. So let's start the raid. So yeah, it's gonna be 10 seconds. So everyone, thank you for that. Stick around for a second. Say hi to Katamari Damacy guy, because I love that game. It's so good and it's just so chill. Anyway, so until then, we'll see you Saturday night. Have a good rest of the week. And yeah, bye-bye.
Getting rolled, literally. Oh no! Let me get these children. I'm assuming they're children. Oh my god.